Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with a week of celebration with Scrap a Sketch. And it is a sketchy event for the entire week. We are celebrating all sorts of things, and this is the sketch that I am creating with. And my letter is A. Now, I'll get more into that in just a minute. But there is a heart background, a couple of pictures, and so I have this heart builder stencil from Scrapping Reflections, and these two pictures of my two work buddies, and one of them has me in it as well. And then I have pulled a bunch of black and white ephemera because I decided that I was going to make this like a monochrome for the most part, all black and white with just a pop of blue, just because I decided to be the oddball out. So I'm going to use this Brutus Monroe glitter glaze in Raven. I look all over for the name of that daggone glitter glaze, and it's right there on the front. Or on the top. Jeez, oh Pete. So I'm going to use that with my stencil. And it's a shiny, it's iridescent. It can't really, it's not a thick saturated color, which is perfect. And like I said, a little pop of blue. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my pictures, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take this Raven and just put it through the stencil. And I am still new to like pastes and stuff like that, so I never really know how things will turn out. And the way that I have put this down, some of those hearts have like a darker, more glittery part, and then some of them are kind of smeared. Like you can see down there on the right side, some of those hearts are like, you could see that I have put this little palette down too far and kind of scraped out of it. But in the end, it's still really cool looking, and it actually kind of makes it have like a little glow or a shine to it where that little bit is. So I'm perfectly fine with how it turned out. I set it aside to dry. I wandered off and I cleaned my mat or my stencil. And now this is the one pop of blue I'm going to use, and it's this paper that I'm going to mat my pictures in. And my pictures are just under 4 wide and just under 5 tall. And I trimmed them down a little bit because there's a lot of just empty space that didn't need to be in there. And I distressed the edges of the blue paper because I wanted to give it a little bit of definition, because it's going to be the only color on this entire layout. Everything else is going to be the black and white, and there's kind of like a little grayish with some of the embellishments I pull out. So my 2 coworkers just happened to wear buffalo plaid to work on the same day. And of course I walked in and said I didn't get the memo. And so we of course had to have pictures, and then I insisted on being in one of them. So that's why I wanted to do that pop of blue. I do have black and white on my shirt, but not as cool as them. So anyway, so I'm going to add, this is a scrap of paper. It's American craft paper. It was floral. And I just cut the biggest piece that I could and put that in there. I am so sorry. I felt that coming, and I thought it had gone away. Nope. So because my background is still wet, I'm going to try and build as much as I can right on here. And so I end up pulling that little circle I've put down. I'm going to pull that off and put that floral, the big floral, down. But I'm just adding like tags and little banners and stuff. I don't know why I left this in there. But anyway, so nothing is like bold in your face because it's all this like muted black. It's not even a very bold black, except for the little banners down at the bottom that say grateful. I can't remember the other one says. it's all good or something like that. I did this yesterday. You'd think it wouldn't be that long ago for me, but it is what it is. So while I am just embellishing and doing all the things, let me tell you what I did. So Lisa Sikorsky is the one who is creating all of the sketches for Scrap a Sketch, like always. And they are, I just love how versatile and fun they are. Multi-pictures, single pictures. They're just really great. And so she had decided to do this week-long celebration. It's her birthday, the coronation, because she is in the UK, and also International Scrapbooking Day. And so all of that combined, she decided to do this celebrate. So every day you get a new sketch for the full, I think it's 9 days. And every day you get a letter. So the first day was C, the second day was E. So it's going to spell out the word celebrate. And some prompt goes with that letter. So I knew that. Okay, you all, I'm on the creative team. I selected this layout or this sketch. Seriously, I knew the things. Lisa did not fail to tell me. It's actually in the sketch on our creative team thing. Okay, I absolutely failed to remember until after, like, about this time, maybe a little later, right before I share my layout with you. I remember that there is a prompt, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? So I'm hoping whatever the prompt is, because it's going to start with an A, whatever the prompt is, hopefully whatever I've got going on will work for me. Yet no, the prompt is A for alpha. You're supposed to put alphas on your layout and try and make it a predominant part of your layout. Yeah, I've got lots of words on here, and that's great. I love the way this turned out. I mean, really love it. And I'm going to add these 3 lovely varsity alphas from Thickers that say aw. Originally, I was going to say amazing, but those are huge and do not fit. And then I thought about breaking it up and doing the amazing. No, that wasn't going to work either. And so I just stuck with aw because it was so cute and it was like a random thing. So I thought, you've got to be kidding me. I'm such a big goofball. So what I did was, as soon as I was done with this beautiful layout that I absolutely adore, and the ladies in this picture saw it today and said they loved it, I went and did it in another layout with the same sketch and followed what I was supposed to do. So as soon as you see all the close-ups for this, I'm going to briefly share just the picture of my layout that I did for the alphas. And you can find that on Scrap a Sketch over on Facebook. If you're interested, there are prizes that can be won. I mean, there's like 9 different sketches. You can enter for every sketch, at least for the one time, and create them with the prompt that goes with the letter. So look for that prompt, guys, okay? Look for the prompt. But anyway, I'm thrilled with the way this turned out. I love this. I love that stencil. It's like one of my favorites. This sketch was really fun. So here comes what I created with the alpha concept in mind. Now look, I completely hit that, right? Look at all those alphas I laid down. It was after 1 a.m. when I finished that layout. Anywho, I hope you'll go check out Lisa and the celebration and come back and see me again real soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.